Finally, engine painting time. Just got a little bit more cleaning to do on these and then I can paint them up. What we're gonna do is that color for the heads, that color for the block and the intake, and that for the headers. The reason for these two is the truck itself should hopefully match. And then it'd be kind of like the valve stem caps and the shift knob, and everything's blue, gray, blue. And I am aware these are gross and cruddy inside and need to be cleaned, and I will do that before they go together. Got a poorly done mask job on here, and we're gonna lay down some paint now. Hey, look, painted. Actually got both sets painted, or both of them painted, and got the engine painted. I'll take the timing cover back off and paint that the bluish silver to match those, and then the intake will be the dark blue to match this. Hopefully that will look good together. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that works with that? Decided to put new timing set in this. Upside down, but Chloe's. I bought this like 10 years ago for another truck. Didn't happen to put it in, and then the wife claimed it for the Suburban, and then I needed to put this together for the crew cab, so I claimed it back. But just trying to get it set up right now. Reading these. That one's for retard timing. Can we say that anymore? Factory and advanced, and I want factory, so use the O timing mark and the circled notch, not the triangle and not the flat one. So I just want some video proof of all this. Okay, it's the round one, and it is the circle lined up with the mark. Everything is set to top dead center. It's hard to tell in here because there's a lack of light, but it does look pretty good. Still got to clean the intake and got to clean the timing cover. But she's coming together, and then I got to figure out the tranny for it, and hopefully it's going to go back in the truck soon. Probably won't get it running anytime soon because I got way too much other stuff to go on. There's going on, but I just got to get it in the truck at least, so if I have to move and I don't get out of the garage, I can, or at least don't have a garage that this won't fit in or whatever, it's at least already in the truck and I can just kind of tinker on it out in the yard. Trying to put an engine in a truck is really hard when it's not in a garage. All right, got the cover all painted and on, got the heads all bolted down. Still got to do all the rockers, but I will deal with that later. Kind of getting ready for the intake. It's over there drying, and I'm just kind of cleaning up everything else. I still got to paint the harmonic balancer and everything. Trying to decide what water pump. I've got that one that was on this engine. So it worked when this ran like 5 years ago. I've got a brand new one, and I got the one off the Beaumont. Oh wait, that's the one off the Beaumont. That's the one off the Suburban, I believe. Okay, so I got the brand new one going off the Beaumont, or the black one, and any of them could work. I call that truck creamsicle. I couldn't wait to put it all together to see what it looks like, so I had to mock it all up. The intakes just sit on now. Same with everything on top. That's not the carb I'm going with, but it's something just to bolt on for now. Same with the air cleaner. I gotta get better sized air cleaner. But that's roughly what she should look like. Now I just gotta keep assembling it. And I missed in here. It's all red. Well, everything's on. All the internals are done. Well, actually that's a lie. I haven't done the push rods yet. I want the crank on here so I can be able to turn it and see top dead center when I do that. So I'll do that after I get all the crank on, or the crank pulley. A few things I wanted to talk about. First off, this. You probably noticed that saying, what the hell is that? Well, that was on the truck when I got it, that this intake was out of, my big 4x4 monster truck. It's kind of interesting what people do. A plug like that would have worked, but instead they did all this on, I believe that's just an airline fitting. It might work for this too. I don't know if this style's used, but yeah, so I'll probably use one of these for the heater hose, and one of these I'll just plug off. But I think that's funny, and that's what they made work, and it worked. I ran the truck for like 6 years, plus whoever ran it before me for however long. Got my sensor on for my oil. I switched it from the other one that was on here. First there was the TBI one, which definitely won't work, and it's all broken anyways. And then there's this one that was on the intake, but this one is just for a dummy light and not an actual gauge, if I remember correctly. This one actually works with my Beauty, which will be going back in the truck. This guy, my 4-in-1 tack, oil temp, and water temp. Now I probably won't have the oil temp. I guess I could. We'll see. But yeah, everything's all in one there. It's super nice. It lights up. It also has a shift light for it somewhere. All these powder coated brackets I powder coated like 10 years ago for a small block. And we'll probably use those. And they're even set up for AC. There's the AC bracket right there. And since this truck had factory AC, I might try to hook that up. We'll just have to see. But that's how it is for now. It's coming along. I still got to paint everything. The crank pulley's all red, which will look really stupid with all this blue. As you probably noticed, the distributor clamp, I might clean that up and paint that. I gotta touch up the valve covers. Still gotta do the headers. So it's just kind of clean up and paint now, but as it sits, it's pretty much ready to go in the truck. I gotta get either an adapter for this, or I gotta get oil cooler lines. I'm not sure if I want to run them or not. This, because it was a TBI, it has the factory oil cooler lines, which, like, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go over here to the Suburban's engine. See these, they run off of the block in between the oil filter and the block itself. There's a little adapter for them. You can get an adapter to remove those. They're nice because obviously they keep your oil cool, but at the same time, they leak all the time. I put a new set on this, and like 6 months later they were leaking. So I probably don't want to use those. I have a rad that's going in this from an OBS, so it is set up for the cooler lines. I probably won't use them though. I'll probably try to get the filter adapter and then just run a filter. I can just go straight down with it because I don't have to worry about the drive shaft on this side like you do in an OBS. That's why they go sideways for the 4-wheel drives. But that's where it sits for now. It's pretty much ready to go in the truck. Probably be it for this episode. I just gotta clean up a few things, paint them, And I mean, really, you could go in a truck like this. So next weekend, we'll probably try to get this in the truck. I think I'm just going to bolt it up to the 4L80 and put it in for now. Don't really have a budget for a tranny anyway, so I think I'm just going to try to get this running, and then we'll worry about tranny, but we'll just put the 4L80 on it, so it's the 4L80 is not on the ground, it's in something, and this has a tranny on it to hold it up while I get it running. And I just realized it looked like I meant to do this. All of them are these, except for this one, which so happens to be under the sensor. I didn't mean to do it. I was just one short and put this one in here, and then I put the sensor there, and it just happened to work out. So that's kind of awesome. I mean, I meant to do that. There's a reason this bolt's different.